So, weiter geht's mit Genshin. Ja, Unterricht ist so gut wie zu Ende. Ich darf noch nachher 2, 3 Aufgaben nicht machen, aber da habe ich bis heute Abend Gott sei Dank Zeit. Und bevor ich jetzt quasi die nächsten Tage zu gar nichts komme, weil ich keine Zeit habe oder keine Lust, werde ich jetzt zumindest mal das Event anfangen, damit ich eventuelle Minispiele für mich machen kann, wenn sie rauskommen. Oder halt zumindest einmal kurz aufnehmen kann. Wäre gespannt, ob es jetzt eine lange oder kurze Quest wird. So, hallo Kokumi, lange nicht mehr gesehen.
This is the correspondence from Stingray 3. Your Excellency, the situation looks extremely serious.
Thank you, Ueno. Inform Swordfish 1 to stand by. I'll see to the wounded shortly.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Kokomi! How have you been?
Captain of Swordfish 2. Glad to have you back on Watatsumi Island. I would have liked to have given you a grand reception, but as you can see...
What's going on?
Not long ago, I hosted the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri. It's the most important ceremony on Watatsumi Island. I'm guessing you'll have heard about it from Tsuyuko?
What? How did you know we were the ones helping out Tsuyuko this whole time?
I'd be more surprised if she didn't know.
Tsuyuko is one of the more conscientious shrine maidens of Sangonomiya. I knew that handing off the planning of the ceremony to her would play to her strengths. Based on her description of the person who took the commission, it was quite obviously you.
This is all starting to sound pretty suspicious.
It's a bit late for that now, Paimon.
Anyway, I'm sure Tsuyuko will have told you that the Watatsumi Goryo ceremony is a ceremony to reverse the holy soil phenomenon on Watatsumi Island. It's a bleaching process that slowly turns the earth to holy soil, leaving the land infertile and devastating agricultural production. Granted, crops aren't our staple food on Watatsumi Island, but I can't allow external forces to drastically alter the people's diet, and we certainly shouldn't be overly reliant on imports.
Paimon doesn't quite follow.
Imagine all you had to eat from now on was radishes. No more fish or meat. Clearer now?
So day, there's something Paimon can follow.
That would be terrible.
The issue began with the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri. I did not miss a single step during the ritual, and there's no question that the blood branch coral you retrieved was infused with the Omikami's power. But it didn't reverse the holy soil phenomenon as expected. Instead, it just paused. This has never happened before in history. This is ultimately a matter of Watatsumi Island's survival, so I sent as many people as I could spare to Enkanomiya to investigate the situation. The news from Stingray 3 was that all of Enkanomiya is engulfed in a darkness that cannot be dispelled. Additionally, there have also been reports of monsters, the likes of which no one has ever seen before.
Strange monsters and an all-engulfing darkness?
That's all that Stingray 3 has reported. Their investigation otherwise has yielded no useful information, and the unforgiving environment has caused many casualties so far. I have sent several rescue teams already, but so far, the situation does not look promising. It brings me no pleasure to have to ask, but on behalf of all of Watatsumi Island, I beseech you, please, lend us your assistance one more time.
For the sake of everyone on Watatsumi Island, I'll do it. Anything for you, ma'am.
Please don't joke around. But thank you for once again agreeing to put your life on the line for the sake of our island. Now, please, come with me to meet Tsuyuko.
Das ist die Tante, die wir eh schon kennen. Aber was? Aphotic Diffusal. Für eine Event-Quest? Recht gut aufgemacht. Das ist so ein Ding. Das ist eigentlich wie mit dem Drachen gerade. Das müsste dauerhaft eigentlich da sein, aber halt ohne Belohnung danach.
Your Excellency, traveler. I did wonder. Hope you're both having a wonderful date so far.
Cut the comedy, Tsuyuko, or I may have to have you and Naki switch posts next year. In which case, you'd be in charge of Spectre Eco Management on Watatsumi Island.
No need, I'll stop. So, since the two of you are here together, I assume it's about Enkanomiya?
Kokomi filled us in on what's been going on.
Kokomi. Right. Well, as I'm sure Her Excellency has told you, an ominous darkness has completely engulfed Enkanomiya. At the same time, strange humanoid monsters have appeared when the place should be completely deserted.
Humanoid monsters?
Armor that can move on its own. I know it sounds ridiculous, but we're not talking about one spooked soldier hallucinating in the darkness. All the wounded who returned to Sangonomiya have described seeing the same thing. On top of this, even ordinary enemies seem to grow much stronger in the darkness. That's why Stingray 3 has sustained so many casualties. There's one other thing that the returning soldiers have mentioned. They say a shrine maiden who calls herself Sumi has been helping to treat the wounded.
Tsumi? I don't recall there being any record of a shrine maiden by that name in Sangonomiya.
That's the thing. There isn't one. But she held something called a Sento ceremony, which managed to keep a small area in the very center of Enkanomiya brightly lit. Thanks to her, the wounded soldiers have a safe zone where they can recuperate.
Sento. I've seen this term in the Deep Sea Healing Arts Compendium. But it's a ceremony that only works in Enkanomiya, so it was never brought to Watatsumi Island. I'd love to meet this Tsumi, but right now, helping the wounded has to be my top priority.
Your Excellency, even if you had no duties at all right now, there's still no way we'd let you go down there. Enkanomiya is exceedingly dangerous right now. Only preeminent warriors like the Traveler and Paimon should venture there.
Yep, absolutely, 100%. This is a job only we can handle.
Tsuyuko, you really get Paimon.
Yeah. We've worked together plenty of times in the past, after all.
Do you have any other information about Tsumi?
It was mentioned that she wears a strange mask that covers the upper half of her face.
A masked shrine maiden.
How interesting. What is she trying to hide?
Your Excellency, in my humblest of opinions, Sumi has shown nothing but goodwill so far. Since the situation is so critical, we don't have the resources to make other defense arrangements and cast suspicion on our allies.
I see what you mean. I have instructed Swordfish 1 to proceed to Enkanomiya and continue evacuating the wounded. Traveler, you can go with them. Swordfish 1 will escort you to the camp at the center of Enkanomiya. Also, please, take this with you.
Okay, eine halbe Medaille. Cool.
What's this? Looks like a missing piece of something.
It's just a little trinket. When you are faced with a difficult choice, it might be able to help you.
Your Excellency. But isn't that...
Watatsumi Island doesn't need it anymore. Besides, both of the other two pieces are in Enkanomiya. If we're lucky enough, this could be our chance to reunite them.
Understood, Your Excellency. Okay. Emergency measures to hold the Three Realms Gateway offering now underway.
I apologize for the trouble. Now please excuse me. I need to tend to the wounded. Please, see Ueno once you're ready.
Okay, what? Fragment. Das ist hier so ein Ding, das ist schon wieder vertont und zu gut eigentlich, als dass man es rausnehmen sollte. Wait, muss ich schon wieder tauchen gehen? Nein, Ueno. Ah, du bist das.
Are you ready to venture into the dark shroud of Enkanomiya?
Ja. Ach komm, was soll ich zu verlieren?
All right, follow me.
Who breaks through the darkness of Swordfish One and reflected Danishi Mikoshi. Ja, nee, ist klar.
Here's hoping I have the chance.
The chance to do what?
Next year, I'm going to apply for Swordfish 1 to be redeployed into Spectre management. Because if it's that, or spend more time in Enconomia, I'll take my chance with the Spectres. Those armor monsters, closing in on you. It's the stuff nightmares are made of.
Totally understand.
Anyway, we should be safe for now. There shouldn't be any more danger from here on out.
Hey, what's up?
It's Yabe, the odd guy from Stingray 3.
You seem kinda chipper compared to all the other soldiers.
Do I? Well, I've pretty much always loved horror stories and ghost stories and stuff, ever since I was a kid. This trip to Enconomia is something else, though. Totally mind-blowing. Super fun. 10 out of 10 would come again.
Totally do not understand.
Well, I mean, it's pretty sweet to have the chance to come to Enconomia. I actually kinda wanted to look into the Bunkoku puzzle while I'm here. It's the first of the 4 great puzzles of Enconomia.
Yeah, please don't do that. We're the ones that'll have to come rescue you.
Alright, well, never mind that. There's a makeshift camp at the top of those steps over there. Yeah, you should head up and catch some rest if you haven't been there yet.
Ich dachte, es ist irgendeine Art Fest, aber offenbar okay, doch nicht. Three Realms Gateway Offering. Go to the makeshift camp. Aha. Das Ding hier drinne, oder?
Hey, look! A shrine maiden taking care of the wounded. That must be Sumi, right?
Oh! Focus Box Corrosion Resistance. Oh! Ich sehe jetzt gerade nur ein Problem. Wenn der richtige Eingang hier hinten ist. Quasi. Wie sind wir denn da hingekommen? Das macht wenig Sinn. Achso, und zumal Ankündigungen kann man auch und. Okay. Verstehe. Verstehe.
Let's go ask her about what's been going on.
Könnte interessant werden.
You are different from all the others. Are you human?
Well, she is, obviously. Just not a native of Watatsumi Island, that's all.
And you? A human hatchling?
I doubt it.
Oh, really? Because I thought that humans lose the ability to fly when they reach adulthood. Just like the Bathismal Bishops lose the ability to see in color when they reach maturity.
Sumi, you seem to know a lot about bishops.
Wait, how do you know my name?
Oh, the wounded soldiers mentioned you.
Oh,
You came to investigate the darkness.
Greetings. My name is Ueno, acting captain of Swordfish 1. We're here to evacuate the wounded and support the traveler's investigation. Swordfish 1 needs to rest and reorganize before commencing the evacuation. I'll see you later.
so you're here to help resolve this, hmm? Very well. It's taking all the energy I have to keep this light shining. I don't have the strength to try and combat the spreading darkness, too.
Do you understand what's going on?
The Void Realm is invading. The people of Byakuyakoku believe that there are 3 realms. The Bishop Realm, the Human Realm, and the Void Realm. The darkness spreading in Enconomia comes from the Void Abyss. neither bishops nor humans can endure it.
But don't Bathismal bishops like the dark?
No, they hate the light, but only because down here in the depths, the presence of light signifies human activity. In fact, the Bishop realm is the realm of pure primordial elemental beings. It's actually referred to as the light realm in most books. The 7 sovereigns of the light realm are the 7 foremost elemental dragons at the pinnacle of the raw and primitive elemental forces.
So that's why Tsuyuko called this the 3 Realms Gateway Offering.
3 Realms Gateway Offering. Not far off the mark, actually. But technically, I think it should be called the Triangle Gateway Offering. Because the source of the darkness from the void is the 3 towers at the corners of Enkonomiya's triangular borders.
Oh, the 3 towers! The ones where we did those trials!
You've been there before?
It's a long story.
Oh.
By the way, Sumi, what's up with the weird mask?
To hide my face. It has to do with some things that happened as I was growing up. I just don't want to scare anyone, that's all. Does that make me untrustworthy in your eyes?
No, not at all. You've been helping the wounded all this time. Everyone must be super grateful to you. It's just that...
I don't want to see another masked shrine maiden disappear.
Can't say I really understand what you're talking about. Anyway, if you want to rid this darkness from Enkonomiya, you can come to me for guidance. Of course, if you can trust me. I'm going inside to tend to the wounded and check in with the new arrivals. Please excuse me.
Und wieso genau rennen jetzt alle Leute auf einmal in Enkonomiya rum, außer uns?
What are we gonna do? Paimon really wants to trust Sumi, but... Oh, how about we go ask the wounded?
How about we fight and do things and not talk? Okay, das sind die ganz Toten. Check on Lune Soldiers.
It looks like they're resting. Let's not disturb them.
Danke. Das will ich hören. Bei jedem jetzt bitte.
Hello, what can I help you with?
Hi there! We wanted to ask you what you know about the masked shrine maiden, Sumi.
I see. What are you looking to know exactly? I've tried asking if she's seeing anyone, or whether she's looking right now, but she seems pretty tight-lipped about her love life.
That's not what we meant at all. We were more wondering, do you think there's anything suspicious about her?
Suspicious, huh? Suspicion, the unknowable, the unpredictable, unexplored territory. Mysterious? Enigmatic? Enchanting? Bewitching? Compelling? Addicting? Yeah. Know what I'm saying?
He's serious.
I am being serious. Okay, look. If I had to pick one thing about her that's suspicious, I'd say, 2 things. Number 1, her mask. It's pretty scary. I don't know why she chose it. Number 2, some kind of pendant fell out of her sleeve when she was bandaging me up. It looked like it was a broken off piece of something. So maybe when you put them together, it makes a whole. Huh. Maybe the other half is held by Sumi's lifelong sweetheart.
Sounds like you hit the nail on the head, so, maybe ease off a little, bro?
Okay. Das ist also auch so ein Teil.
Greetings.
Hello, we'd like to ask you about the masked shrine maiden, Sumi.
Because of her strange mask? Well, you've come to the right person.
Cool.
I was one of the first people that she rescued. Straight away, I thought there was something very weird going on. Who is this shrine maiden who knows the lost ceremonies of Enkanomiya? And why is she covering her face with a mask? So I started pestering her about it. I wasn't going to let up until I got an answer.
And?
There weren't so many people around at the time, so eventually she let me look behind the mask. It was actually pretty normal for the most part. There's just one thing she's trying to hide. Her eyes have snake-like pupils, thin vertical lines.
Wow. Weren't you scared?
Okay, also in dieser Welt sind andere Pupillen jetzt auch nicht gerade so was anderes. Kicking hat Karos. Kokumi hat, glaube ich, auch irgendwas. Die haben alle irgendwas in ihren Augen. Also, come on.
I probably would have been if every Watatsumi Islander wasn't so familiar with our legends, or I should say, our history. The first familiars of the Watatsumi Omikami were the vassals of Watatsumi. Legend has it that they are a half-human, half-snake kind who helped our ancestors fight back the Bathismal Bishops. They were said to have disappeared long ago. But then Tsumi showed up, and as soon as I saw her snake eyes, I instinctively trusted her. It's like the vassals have returned to help us in our moment of need.
Huh.
I'm no expert by any means, but I think Tsumi can be trusted.
Paimon thinks we've got enough answers now. Let's find somewhere to recap what we know so far. Sumi's just inside the room. It'd be a bit awkward if she hears us talking about her behind her back. So here's what we learned from the soldiers.
Sie ist quasi eine Nachfahrin der großen Schlange.
Sumi's mask hides her snake eyes, which the people of Watatsumi Island believe to be a distinguishing feature of Orabaxi's vassals. Based on her actions, it seems like all she wants to do is protect the people of Watatsumi Island. And from what she said, she's doing everything she can to combat the darkness spreading in Enkanomiya. So she seems pretty trustworthy.
Ja.
And let's go talk to her about working together.
Talk to Tsumi, bla bla bla.
We're way behind schedule.
Diese Kerzen müssten aber irgendwann mal aufgebraucht sein, aber egal.
So, how's it going? Have you made a decision?
Yep, let's team up to tackle the darkness.
Okay, then take this. It's called the Bokuso box. I found it in the Dainichi Mikoshi when I was looking for a solution. Actually, the Dainichi Mikoshi was where I found the method and tools for the Sento ceremony. Lucky I can read human writing.
Why wouldn't you be able to? Or did you mean it's lucky that you can read the ancient Enkanamian script?
Oh, nothing. I just meant the script in the Deep Sea Healing Arts Compendium. I don't actually know if it's ancient or modern.
I'm getting more confused the more you try to explain.
Never mind all that. Let's get back to business. The Bokuso box collects light. It can dispel the darkness from the void within a small radius. So, for example, with the power of the Bokuso box, you can turn monsters affected by the darkness back into their original forms. As it happens, there are some monsters causing trouble around the camp. Go and try out the Bokuso box on them. I will join you shortly.
Equip Bokuso. Ach nö. Will nicht equippen. 300 irgendwas. So, was soll ich machen?
Next on
Das ist
the
eine Büchse der
agenda.
Pandora oder was? Die alles Böse einsaugt. Was ist das? Ah, okay, so ein Ding. Ja, nee, nicht jetzt. Kann ich bitte so weit spielen jetzt heute kommen, dass ich einfach die Aufgaben machen kann auf dem Screen? Das sind keine Ritterrüstung. Bokuso Box 1, Game Tutorial. In the lightless economia, some foods will be defended by the darkness and cannot be defeated by ordinary means. You can expend a certain amount of energy to use the Bokuso Box and disperse the Aegis of Unlight and deal a certain damage to such opponents.
Solidify!
Wheel of Life.
Was ist denn das für eine Verarsche?
Access denied.
Ich überlebe halt einfach mit einem HP. Ah.
You're a good fighter.
You bet. We were the ones who went and got the Blood Branch Coral that one time after all.
You... So you...
What's wrong?
Nothing. If what you say is true, then I'm sure you'll be able to conquer the 3 border towers quite easily. Also, there are a few things I need to explain to you. According to what I have read, the fundamental purpose of the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri is to use the Serpent God's life force to awaken its second familiars, the Senga Coralia. They are creatures that break down raw, primitive elemental energy into the milder elemental energy of the human realm. The giant coral is a symbol that the Senga Coralia have been awakened by the serpent's blood. The mass awakening of the Senga Coralia causes a transformation in the ecological environment of Enkonomiya.
Makes sense. Even if you took away the darkness and the monsters, Enkonomiya would still look pretty different now with all the new plants and aura around.
Things are even more complicated than usual this time. The darkness from the Void Realm seems to be suppressing things in the Light Realm and the human realm, causing them to come to a standstill. You may need to use the power of the Bokuso box to dispel the darkness and allow the ecological transformation to continue. Please, try to solve the problem using the Bokuso box. I'll wait for an update for you under the statue over there.
Okay. Ich kann jetzt teilweise echt nicht so sehr folgen, aber okay. Was für eine Statue? Wo ist die Statue?
We're way behind schedule.
Hier unten. Zack. Hi.
How's it going? Any interesting results so far?
Use the Bokuso. Achso. Laserzüge. Hopp.
Next on
Was
the
ist
agenda.
das? Bokuso Box 2. While exploring Alchemia, you can expend a certain amount of energy to use the Pokemon disperse the darkness collection to challenge arenas, treasure chests, and harvestable items. As the Bokuso Box is upgraded, will become able to disperse more intense darkness. Okay.
Solidify!
Seid ihr Packer auch schon wieder solche? Geht 23.000. Das ist gut.
Wow, it worked! Let's go back to Tatsumi!
Okay, ich komme jetzt doch ungefähr auf den vollen Damage-Wert. Ich habe... Wobei... Ja doch, ich komme ungefähr auf den vollen Damage-Wert. Oder sollte auf den vollen Damage-Wert gekommen sein. Lightgram Sigil, aha. Ich habe jetzt nämlich einen Healing-Bonus-Helm gegeben. Statt dem Crit-Helm. Weil sie jetzt ja hier nicht mehr Favonius trägt, sondern Skyward Blade. Und dementsprechend braucht sie halt auch keine hohe Crit-Rate mehr, weil sie selber macht eh kaum Schaden mit ihren Crits. Klar, okay, natürlich kann man sagen, der Favorinus ist geil, weil sie damit halt Partikel an jemanden weitergeben kann. Was vielleicht auch noch ein Grund wäre, Jean das Ding zu geben. Ja. Aber gut, im Endeffekt, Vorteil ist halt jetzt wirklich, dass sie jetzt mehr Schaden macht, wenn sie halt heilt. Also statt den 17.000 oder so macht sie jetzt halt die 25.000, 28.000. Dafür ist halt die Crit Rate im Keller, aber naja. Egal. Alternativ könnte man auch statt Cryo Damage Bonus nochmal Attack nehmen, dann sollte es auch sich ausgleichen irgendwo, aber egal. So, Tsumi.
It seems that you have mastered the Bokuso box. Now, let me tell you about the ultimate purpose of this operation. As I said, we need to proceed to the 3 towers on Inkonomiya's borders. They're towers of the void, restored to their original form by a certain Abyss adherent.
Abyss adherent? Wait, do you mean...
He's a purveyor of incessant nonsense. Somehow he found out about the 3 realms and the 3 corners, and brought those things in using abyssal technology. Then, he started disseminating abyssal energy using the towers. This caused great suffering for both the Sangakaralia and the Bathismal bishops. I don't know why he's doing this. For us, the abyss is highly toxic. For them, intoxicating is more the word. Addictive, but still destructive. Maybe he just likes to toy with people and stab them in the back.
Paimon knows exactly who you're talking about.
You know him? Then it seems we have a common enemy.
Oh, you bet we do!
To get rid of the darkness, you need to climb to the very top of the Towers of the Void and activate the Light Realm Chisel, which will let in the energy of the Light Realm. In Enkanomiya, the ley lines of the human realm, the elemental currents of the Light Realm, and the dark currents of the Void Realm are all exceptionally strong. Also, I only performed the Sento ceremony going off the steps in the book, but I believe the key to the ceremony is the statue in front of us. You can offer crystals of Light Realm energy to it to increase the Bokuso box's power. Also, resting here can restore the box's energy. Please, take this hand-drawn map. I've marked out the locations of the 3 towers for you. You'll need to explore one step at a time, and I'd recommend you start with this tower.
Ah, die Dinger außerhalb ganz, okay. Irgendwie sieht Enkonomia jetzt aus wie so ein kleines Männchen.
Well, that's as much help as I can offer you. I'll be waiting here for the good news.
Diese Event-Quest, die baut extrem gut eigentlich auf die allgemeine Enkonomia-Quest auf. When Enkonomia is covered in darkness, light realm sigils can be obtained by opening chests, unlocking waypoints, and completing exploration objectives. You may offer them up at the statue to upgrade the Bokuso box and strengthen its corrosion resistance. You obtain various abilities that will help in exploration. Choose the recuperate option at the statue to clear the accumulated corrosion from nearby travelers and recharge the box when energy full. You may also capture coral butterflies or touch light conches to restore a small amount of energy for the Bokuso box. When you explore darkened Enkonomia, you can also obtain light realm cores. By opening luxurious chests, each light realm core can be used at the statue of the vessel secretary in the Bokuso art. Bokuso art will help you explore and fight. Ich werde aber garantiert nicht nochmal durch ganz Enkonomia rennen und das aufnehmen. Allerhöchstens stumm. Ungefähr so eine Animation gab es auch bei Lantern Ride. So, Clans One Towers of the Void, Open 30 Treasure Chests in the Realms Gateway Offering, Upgrade Boku's Box to Level 4, collect 10 Aphotium Ore, Tokuyo Legumes, Shadowy Husk and obtain Husk Gems. Sind die alle direkt aktiv? Die sind alle direkt aktiv? Okay, zumindest kann ich wieder Geld auffüllen hier so ein bisschen. Offering Rewards. Okay. Krone. Host for an Eye, ja. Mhm. Weapon Upgrade Materials. Aha. Wait. Okay, R2, R3, R4, R5. Ohne. Plus 20.000 jedes Mal, das sind... Sehe 300.000. 300.000. 6. 6. 6. 600.000. 660.000 Mora. Wenn ich es richtig sehe. Richtig rechne. Head to Statue. Achso, kann man da sich hinporten. Teleporter in Knomia. Corrosion Resistance. Corrosion Resistance is here. Endeavor into darker areas on the map. Achso, okay. Stehe. Mhm. New Quest Reference Part 1. Was? Part 1. Also erstmal muss ich Part 1 schaffen, damit ich Part 2 und Part 3 anfangen kann. Okay. Upgrade Box to help you better explore Ankündigungen. Go to the Ghost Fish Pool in Northwest. Okay. Es ist die Quest. Ja gut, da gucke ich am Wochenende. Ja, gucke ich am Wochenende oder gucke ich nebenbei? Für nebenbei habe ich eigentlich jetzt Sonic, was ich noch spielen kann über Tag. Also will ich dann doch da erst wahrscheinlich am Wochenende nochmal gucken. Puh, aber eigentlich... Eigentlich dürfte ich nichts triggern können, solange ich nicht da zum Questmarker gehe. Wenn ich unterwegs irgendwas trigger, dann, ja. Werde ich sag mal so, ich werde für mich ein bisschen rumrennen, wenn ich Videos gucke. Aber die Questdinger werde ich halt aufnehmen. Das heißt im Endeffekt, ich muss einfach nur aufpassen, dass ich nicht da hinten hingehe. Den Rest kann ich mir halt angucken, theoretisch. Gut. Ansonsten Gateway, Cursor Box, Tier, aha. Energy, Corrosion. No Cursor Arts unlocked. Aftermath to unlock, okay. Ja gut. Unlock 9 Waypoints. Also einfach rumrennen und Sachen machen. Okay. Und was bist du für ein Ding? Du öffnest wahrscheinlich das gleiche Menü wie Offering at Statue. Ah, cool. Zack. Und dann kriege ich die Offering Rewards. Achso, okay. Das ist wie die heilige Sakura, okay. Und der komische Eisbaum. Das ist so ein Ding, das könnten die eigentlich dauerhaft einbauen danach. Dass man quasi erstmal Ankündigungen ganz normal betritt und die Story macht und dann schaltet man halt ab einem bestimmten Level diese Sache hier frei. Die müssen das ganze Adventure Rank System sowieso umarbeiten. Entweder müssen sie den XP Gain deutlich runterschrauben später oder die Level anpassen nach oben hin. Dass man halt irgendwann Quests halt erst auf AR 80 oder so freischaltet. Dann müssen sie halt definitiv was regeln. Offering. Und sie müssen auch eventuell die XP-Books durch eine richtige XP ersetzen. Oder XP-Books wirklich drastisch reduzieren und dann halt wirklich nur als Questbelohnung. Oder als Erkundungsbelohnung, wie auch immer. Aber nicht mehr so in dem Maße wie jetzt. Recuperate? Was? Corrosion is cleared, Box, okay. Ja gut. Dann würde ich jetzt spontan sagen, könnte ich jetzt zwar eigentlich zur Quest hinlaufen, aber ich kann Kann ich hier sonst nichts machen, außer zur Quest laufen? Das ist ja alles so leer. Wieso ist das ja alles so leer? Lass ich raten, hier in dem Hauptgebiet finde ich auch gar nichts. Wahrscheinlich finde ich hier echt gar nichts. Ich muss irgendwie außerhalb Sachen machen. Weil hier ist ja keine Corrosion anscheinend. Wäre da schon längst irgendwas gewesen sonst, oder? Die beiden Dinger, die jetzt hier gerade waren, das waren einfach nur Tutorials. Ja, da geht schon ein relativ hohes, dichtes Gebiet. Der kann ja wahrscheinlich gar nicht erst reinlaufen mit der Box, oder? Die geht doch dann irgendwie direkt leer. Und das zählt gerade als aus, also als dunkel. Weil die Dinger nämlich da sind. Interessant. Also es ist dunkel und das Licht ist gerade nur hier, weil sie irgendwie dieses Ritual vollführt. Sehe ich das richtig? Oh, da ist... Oh. War das Ding da... Ist das Ding da auch im normalen Ankündigungen? Jo. Was?
Burst forth.
Da Kai, was? Then coaching dark current corrosion next 100. Because about corrosion is lower than an area's corrosion intensity, a party will expose corrosion. Tranquil over time and drain the energy of your books. The bigger the gap, the quicker corrosion builds up and the leads choose to recuperate option. Ja, meine Kiste ist fast leer. Ich verstehe das Prinzip, wie es funktioniert. Okay. Mache ich überhaupt Schaden?
No touching. Glaze over.
Ach, gut, sind nur Helichol-Sachen, die runtergefallen sind, aber trotzdem. Was ist, wenn meine Box leer ist? Dann kann ich hier nicht mehr fighten, oder wie war das? Wait. Und welcher Charakter zeigt mir auf der Map bitte schön Sachen zum Einsammeln
Next
an?
on the edge.
Habe ich jetzt nur einen negativen Bonus? Oder was ist jetzt Sache?
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Kann ich das hier erkennen? Nö. Die Werte sind gleich. Achso, ich könnte euch jetzt gar nicht besiegen, weil ich jetzt nämlich gar nichts mehr an Energie habe. Ah, verstehe. Okay. Aber welche Charakter zeigt mir jetzt an, was hier auf der Karte Sachen sind? Oder ist das allgemein? Okay, es ist ein Event, was halt jetzt den ganzen Patch über da ist. Also man kann es in seinem eigenen Rhythmus spielen. Das ist gut. Und ja, man hat quasi eine Richtung vorgegeben. Einmal im Kreis quasi. Gut. Hallo? Du kannst ihn lieber wieder runternehmen. Hier ist keine Corrosion. Wait. Ach, daneben gesprungen. Eine Ebene zu tief. Tau.
We're way behind schedule.
Ja, way behind schedule. Cooperate. Ist aber nett. Es ist echt eine gute Folgequest eigentlich, wenn man in Ankündigungen war. Auch wenn ich nicht verstehe, wie man hier runterkommt, wenn der eigentliche Eingang da hinten ist. Aber dann ist hier auf dieser Insel ist hier jetzt ja offenbar dann echt gar nichts anscheinend. Ich bin jetzt hier einmal im Kreis nochmal drumherum mit Aufnahme. Wenn dann hier nichts ist, dann bleiben mir nur diese Gebiete durchzulaufen einmal.
Next on the agenda.
Durchzuscopen. Und dann kann ich das am Wochenende halt vielleicht machen. Oder halt, wenn ich Lust und Zeit habe. Ab nächster Woche Freitag habe ich halt weniger Zeit und Lust wahrscheinlich, weil Elden Ring rauskommt. Und ich habe mich gar nicht drauf gefreut eigentlich, aber mittlerweile warte ich jetzt doch drauf. Jetzt bin ich mittlerweile heiß geworden.
Next on the agenda.
Okay, ich halte fest. Hier ist definitiv, glaube ich, rein gar nichts. So, nach oben porten. Kann ich denn hier irgendwas? Also Steinkisten sehe ich keine. Auffanglager.
Next on the agenda.
Der Fisch, der sich um die Verwundeten kümmern wollte, sitzt jetzt aber da unten echt extrem unnötig rum. Kann das sein? Stimmt. War der Teleportpunkt nicht sonst hier ganz oben? Doch, war er.
We're way behind schedule.
Und der Typ, der hier das ganze dunkel gemacht hat, war das der Typ, den wir in der Ankündigung Weltquest hatten? Oder war das der Typ, der uns zu den Säulen geführt hat? Den Trials.
Next on the agenda.
Okay. Daran kann ich nicht rumspielen. Good to know. Aber gut, dann ist hier in der Mitte schon mal offenbar nichts. Dann war es echt nur fürs Tutorial. Ich dachte, ich hätte bei irgendwas gesehen. Ist rein gar nichts. Es geht also echt um die Corrosion Areas.
Next on the agenda.
Nächste Frage. Corrosion. Eine komische Box. Welches Level hat die jetzt? 1. Offering Rewards. Level 1. Ja, das heißt, ich habe jetzt wie viele Resistenz? 90 Treasure Chests. Ach du Scheiße. Das sind 90 Kisten, die es mindestens gibt. Holy shit. Das wird Maxi nicht gefallen. Ich glaube, die hat man ja noch nicht mal so durch. Gut, dann mache ich aber hier den Cut und sage ciao. Ich werde gucken, wie ich das hiermit mache. Also die Jai-Quest werde ich definitiv halt für sich aufnehmen, aber vielleicht parallel irgendwie, wenn ich Langeweile habe. Aber ansonsten sind die nächsten Parts dann dieses Event hauptsächlich, weil es kommt nichts mehr sonst die nächsten paar Tage, Wochen, außer vielleicht Elden Ring. Und da werde ich vielleicht auch mal wieder streamen. Ganz vielleicht. Ja, aber sicher bin ich noch nicht. Oh Gott, ja, schon wieder 2 Uhr. Also langsam sollte ich gleich vielleicht mal die Aufgaben machen. Aber noch habe ich Ruhe. Die genieße ich. Naja, gut. Dann würde ich sagen, ciao. Also das Ding hier schneide ich definitiv nicht komplett zusammen, aber ich denke mal, dass die in Folge passieren werden. Gut, dann ciao.